Just trying to do something cool for the intro, you know, gotta keep you guys entertained. Alright, so welcome to my reaction for The Witcher Season 2 trailer. Some say it's a teaser trailer, some say it's just the official trailer. Either way, looks like we got two solid minutes of The Witcher new season. I was so excited about this whenever I saw it was posted that I was doing a few other things and I was like, you know what, those things, they got to get done quick or they just won't get done because I got to watch this trailer, do a reaction to it. So we'll talk about it after, but let's go ahead, let's get into the reaction.
So, I'm your destiny?
You're much more than that, Cirilla.
I need to understand some things.
The world is changing. Centra isn't safe for you anymore.
Beautiful, like, cinematography, you know?
You're home. Finally.
Who the hell are you?
Sometimes I feel so afraid.
Aww.
Burn the whole world.
Facing your fear is not easy, but I am here for you.
It's so cool seeing it leap right out of the game, you know?
You run.
The Kaer Morhen and stuff, everything.
When I say hide,
We have to stay.
you hide. Run! Vesemir said that the world outside these walls
Did that training thing in the game.
But you can find power and purpose. Where is she?
What if your princess is more than you're bargaining for?
Was that Triss with the red hair? I don't think we saw her in the last season.
Welcome back.
And there's Yennefer at the end. Yeah, because we didn't really see Yennefer at all in that trailer. So damn, December 17th, man. I was hoping it would come, you know, late summer. Wow. So yeah, we still got a ways to go. You know, it came out in December last time, so it I guess makes sense they do it December again. I'm pretty sure COVID, you know, was what ended up delaying it. Like it delayed everything else. All right, so some time has passed. So some time has passed since the reaction, and now me giving my thoughts on season 2 and the series overall. I had a little bit of mess up with the footage, but you know what? That works out better because it's giving me a little bit more time to, you know, gather my thoughts on everything. So, you know, trailer was awesome. You know, it showed a lot of different stuff that I can't really place, you know, what it is, just because, like I said, I've only played the games, so I don't really know, you know, who might be who with, you know, all the books and different lore and more story that adds in there. But all of it looks, you know, super cool. I'm just hoping, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of Kaer Morhen and all the Witchers there, and hopefully we get some of Geralt's backstory. I mean, hopefully we get to see it, because, you know, I always found that really interesting in the games, you know, the whole Witcher trial and everything that they have to go through to undergo the mutations and that. So maybe we'll get some of that. He'll, you know, tell Ciri some of his experiences, you know, training, for his training, you know, compared to like her training, maybe some flashbacks, things like that, I hope. Either way, it's going to be really cool to see Geralt and Ciri interact with each other, because, you know, I'm hoping it'll be like it's supposed to end up being like a father-daughter duo, right? So hopefully it'll kind of turn out to be like a Joel and Ellie type relationship from The Last of Us is what I imagine, you know. Henry Cavill, you know, he really just kills it as Geralt, you know, with the voice he does, and then his one-liners and everything, you know, just his acting and all that as Geralt is just so good. He just nails it, which is so crazy to me, because I really never expected that he would do as good in the role as he did. Whenever I heard he was cast, I was like, that No, no, it's just gonna be like Superman in makeup. It's not gonna work, but it does so well. He really makes the show. And Henry Cavill, he's like a big Witcher fan and video game fan overall, so I'm sure that makes him want to work that much harder in the role. And and then and it just makes him that much better for it. And then I know a lot of the people behind the show that write in all of that, they seem really passionate. I've watched interviews and stuff with them. So a lot of passion behind it, everything. I think it's going to be great. I do have some concerns though, as far as like season one went, because the storytelling in season one was really kind of messy, just all over the place. I mean, it confusing in terms of the way they filmed the timeline and everything. And they were kind of taking time to set up all the characters, like a lot of time, and with them all separated and stuff. And with season two, I really hope that they kind of pick up the pace, have them interact more. I think that was where we ended off, of course we did with Geralt and Ciri meeting up and everything. But I just want to pick up the pace for the story, because there's a show that comes to mind whenever I think of what they're doing. It was called Preacher. And in season one, they really take a lot of time to set up the characters, and then the show ended up getting canceled earlier, like a season earlier than what they thought. So they had to kind of rush everything in the last season. And, so it's kind of it's a little jarring how slow season one went. And then the other seasons, they were, like I said, they were just kind of all thrown together. It was still good, but my thing with this show is I'm worried it's going to get canceled before it's done, right, before it's time. Even though it's doing really well, I would say in terms of viewers, way better than what I would have expected it to. I know like my stepdad, he hasn't played the games, of course, and he watched it and was a big fan. I know just a lot of people that I think didn't play the games or know anything about The Witcher before the show actually watched it and took interest in it, which was really surprising to me. I just figured it'd get the fans of the game and the books, and that was it, but it seems like, it's pretty popular all around. But Netflix is pretty famous for, canceling shows, I would say. They don't really mind to axe a show just right in the middle of it, So I just want them to be able to get the whole story told. Whatever story that's going to tell, I don't know if it's going to bleed over into what's happened in the games and we'll get to see that stuff, or I don't know how that's going to go. So maybe if you can tell me in the comments. I've tried looking up different articles and stuff about it, and I hear different things here and there. It kind of reminds me of like Bates Motel, where they were saying it was going to link up with the Psycho movies, but it never did. It just kind of did its own thing. So I don't know what it's going to do, but yeah, hopefully. So it seems like we're going to get Geralt and Ciri's story where he's training her to protect herself, right? And she's finding her darkness where with the wild hunt and everything, that'll come later on, I guess. And then Yennefer, I guess she's captured with her after the big mage war that they had or whatever. And then I hope that Yennefer's character grows on me a little bit personally in this season, because I didn't really care for her character too much last season. Her actress just wasn't really what I would have pictured for Yennefer, or just how she was in the game. You know what I mean? So I just hope that she comes more into I don't know, just more likable with Geralt, and they just have more chemistry that feels like it fits, because it never really fit for me. She just feels, I don't know, too young, or I don't know. But I've heard, again, that's the point, because she's becoming the powerful mage that she is in the Witcher games later on. So maybe it's meant to be that way, right? And then I hope we see more Dandelion, because we just got a little bit of him, more monster fights. The music is awesome. The cinematography, is amazing. Like I said, Carol Morin just leaps off the screen from what I remember in the game. And yeah, it's going to be cool just seeing all the Witchers and everything. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I had for this. So we're going to be doing a Black Widow review soon, and then we will have a Netflix Fear Street overall series review coming in the next few weeks once all those episodes drop. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in one of those next videos.